One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the surf. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping traumas, trying to.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is the New Era Sports Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Click on that bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into our installment. All right, guys, I'm going to talk about the offseason for the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals can go in any type of direction that they want to go in, but I think the key direction that they probably should go in is grabbing a number one wide receiver. Now, pretty much, mostly everybody thinks, well, probably just me. No, I'm just joking. It could be anybody thinking this. But I think that the Arizona Cardinals definitely need to get another receiver. They still needed that receiver to replace DeAndre Hopkins since he had taken his talents over to the Tennessee Titans. And Marquise Hollywood Brown definitely is a good receiver. And definitely there's no knock on him. You also have the rookie in Michael Wilson, who is a decent receiver as well. And then you have a great tight end that is getting better in Trey McBride. Trey McBride definitely is going to be an awesome tight end for the Arizona Cardinals. But I think that the Arizona Cardinals need that number one guy. Now, you could say that Marquise Hollywood Brown could be the number one guy, but I just don't really see him in that type of role. I see him as a guy that you can utilize him in a lot of different ways, you know, because he's a smaller receiver. But these four gentlemen right here that I want to present before you on today, Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman, and Rome Odunze definitely are number one wide receivers. Marvin Harrison and Rome Odunze are the three. And Keon Coleman are the bigger receivers out of these guys. Keon Coleman stands at about 6'4", and I believe Rome Odunze is 6'3", and I believe Marvin Harrison is about 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", somewhere in there. And then Malik Neighbors, who is probably one of the best wide receivers out of this class too as well, standing at 6 foot. Now, the Arizona Cardinals can do whatever they want to do, but I think that the right thing for them to do headed off into the draft in 2024 is to go and get that receiver that's going to benefit their team, because now you're going to have to be at a point where you're building around Kyler Murray. You know, pretty much there's a lot of news that's coming out in Arizona saying that the Arizona Cardinals do not want to trade Kyler Murray, and I can understand that. Kyler Murray came back playing really good, man. Did not know how he was going to play when he came back, but he was definitely looking like the old Kyler Murray out there. And I think with next season coming up, I think Kyler is going to be a lot better than what he was this season. So, man, being able to build around Kyler Murray has to be the key if they continue to because they paid Kyler Murray a lot of money. So I don't think that they want to get rid of a quarterback that they paid a lot of money to. Now, there's a lot of quarterbacks that are coming in this draft, and it's going to be a lot of guys taken in the first round. Guys like Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels. Not only Jaden Daniels, but you also have Drake May, and you have Caleb Williams as well. So this thing is going to be headed off by a lot of different quarterbacks coming into the draft. But I don't think that the Arizona Cardinals' focus is the quarterbacks. I think that they're set with being able to build around Kyler Murray. And if you're going to build around him, you got to go get him a number one wide receiver. And I think all four of these guys. Now, if you're an Arizona Cardinals fan, leave it in the comment section what you think the Arizona Cardinals need to do with that number 4 pick overall. To me, I think that they need to go ahead and build around Kyler Murray and get that number one guy in any of these guys if they're available. I don't know where Harrison is going to get drafted. There's a lot of talk that Harrison could go to the Chicago Bears at number 1. Then there's talk about the Washington Commanders coming up to try to get Caleb Williams at 1. It's going to be teams trying to trade up because the Bears, if they decide to keep Justin Fields, this whole draft is going to be built around the Justin Fields narrative. Like, what is the Chicago Bears going to do with Justin Fields? Are they going to keep him, or are they going to decide to trade him? So we don't know what's going to happen, but we'll know in a few months, man, what the Bears are thinking. But right now, we don't know, and there's a lot of speculation on who's going to go where and what's going to happen. But at the same time, if you're an Arizona Cardinal fan, and if Marvin Harrison is available, Marvin Harrison definitely would be a great selection at as the number one wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. Roma Duzing, like I said, this kid is box office. He's playing in the national title game versus Michigan. So, and this kid has been awesome all season long. Roma Duze is one of them dudes that really, really amazed me this year, man. The Washington Huskies got some nice receivers over there, and he happens to be the guy that leads the pack. And then Malik Neighbors, who have pretty much been that dude all season, didn't really do anything in the bowl game or anything like that. But this dude put up astronomical numbers and should have been the Bolefnikov award winner instead of Harrison. But at the same time, man, Keon Coleman is a great wide receiver as well. So you can't go wrong with all four guys. I'm out of here until next time. Peace.